Hello everyone and welcome to the channel and welcome to the 4 Aces reading. For those of you who are new here, then welcome. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. I'm going to be running the 4 Aces readings from Aries all the way through to Pisces, and it's set for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus as usual. Please watch all 4 placements. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere, and if you are unaware of what your placements are, I have included a link down in the description box where you could obtain your birth chart 100% free of charge. I am not affiliated with the website. They don't know I exist, but I absolutely love their resources. It's a great link, so go check that out and then come back here and check the rest of your placements. I do a little segment for those of you who are new to the 4 Aces just after this intro section where I run through the spread and what it means and how I use it. All tarot readers use the 4 Aces slightly differently, although we all do stick to their core meaning. So I will explain it all over there, and then you can jump over to your signs. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone who has been here before. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for all the love you have been giving the channel, especially recently. We've had a lovely little uptick of people joining us, so welcome to all the newbies here. We're going to have a fantastic time. It's a wonderful journey we've been having over here at Esoteric Tarot for about the past 10 months. Yes, we're a little baby channel, yeah we are, but we are going in strides and we are growing every day. So thank you for all of your love and your support and your comments. All of you who are regulars, I love every single one of you. I'm here for all of you every single week. The only day I don't upload is Saturday. I'm producing content like no other, guys, okay? There's something here for everyone every single day, so make sure that you're subscribed and your notification bell is on so you don't miss your readings as I roll them out during the week. I'm just going to jump straight into the readings now. There's no massive channel updates. Before that, I will do the little segment where I run through the 4 Aces and what they mean, so I will see you over at your timestamp. Hello, welcome to the 4 Aces. Those of you who are new here, I'm just going to quickly run through the 4 Aces, what they mean and how the spread works. So we start with the Ace of Swords. That's your clarity, that's your mind, that's your mental energy. It's what you're focused on. I clarify the swords first because it's the easiest way to determine whether or not it's your reading. You're either thinking about it or you're not. And we go into the Ace of Cups. That's your heart's desire, it's your passion. Well, also the Ace of Wands is passion, but we'll get to that in a minute. It's what you're falling in love with and what's falling in love with you. That includes people. It also includes situations, things that you're creative about, passionate about, want to do. Also, if you are healing or having any heartbreak, if that's in your energy, we will see that under the Ace of Cups. We then move into the Ace of Wands. That's your passion, your drive, your intent. It's what you want to do. It's where you're moving your energy towards. I might also see anything that is coming towards you under the Ace of Wands as well. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. They're your real world tangible results, what you can see, sense, touch, smell, taste. It's also associated with money, stability, health, so we might see those themes come out as well, but it usually works as a bit of a conclusion to all of it. Now, a lot of the time I see one theme running from one end all the way through to the other, but it is completely normal that I might see something totally unrelated under one of the Aces. I might see what's on your mind. I might see what it is you're currently doing. I might then see the person that you're in love with. It depends what comes out in the reading, and I don't know until the cards hit the table. Once I do pull all those cards, I then pull obstacles and opportunities for each of the Aces. That's anything we need to know about as you're going on your journey. And then of course I finish off with some universal advice. Now it is for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. I have included a link down in the description box for anyone who doesn't know their placements. It is completely free of charge. I am not affiliated with this site. I don't make any money from you clicking that link. I just absolutely love that website and I just wanted to share it with you all. It is probably the best website you can go to for obtaining your birth chart, as it has a beautiful description of all of your placements and what they mean. It's basically a little book of you. So if you want to hop on down there and grab your placements if you don't know them, and then come back and get the rest of your readings. So that's it. That's how the 4 Aces works. I will see you over at your timestamp. Thank you very, very much for being here and trusting me with your energy. Okay, Aries, you are first up, my loves, as usual. How you doing? I hope you're all grand and gravy. Let's go into the Ace of Swords. Can you show me the Ace of Swords for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, please. Can you show me the Ace of Swords for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Ace of Swords. Okay, let's have a look. Show me Aries, please. What's going on with our lovely... I want to say Arians, but the video might be tagged to something else. Okay, right, the Ace of Swords, please. The Ace of Swords for Aries. Okay, oh, we've got the Eight of Swords. Aries, what's going on? The Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Oh, my loves, Aries, you're desperately trying to make peace with your own mind. You're overthinking. You're aware you're overthinking. You're trying to calm down your overthinking. I don't know what about. You're ruminating over something. It's going around in circles, but in the middle of it, you're trying to find stability in your mind. It's going overdrive. This is being kept up late at night kind of energy by your own thoughts. Something's clearly bothering you, Aries. Let's see if the Ace of Cups will spill the tea. Let me know what it is. Okay, can I go to the Ace of Cups, please? The Four. Okay, new beginnings opening up for you. The Hermit. Oh, the Hierophant. Ooh, okay, there's a new beginning opening up for you. Something that will require quite the commitment. Now, I don't know if it's work related. I don't know. It could be a new relationship, anything like that. The Hermit, you're on the precipice of this new beginning, but you are hesitant to walk through it. Now, I don't know if something's holding you back. There's something stopping you from moving forwards. It's on your mind. You're internalizing it. It's very, very conflicting. I'm seeing a dedication to self. Like, is this right for me? Is this what I'm supposed to do? You're overly concerned about that. Not usual for your energy, Aries. I've been getting a lot of overthinking in your energy recently, okay? My personal advice would be just self-care. Look after yourself and what's best for you. But I actually think that's your problem. I think you don't know what's best for you. You want to make the right choice because it's going to be a commitment on your behalf. So I understand the gravitas, I do. But this is painful to see, Aries. Like you're back and forth. I don't know. It's stopping you from moving forwards in the physical, at least. But you want to move forwards in your heart. You do want to, but you just want to make sure it's right. Okay, the Ace of Wands, please. The Ace of Wands. Let's see a little bit more on this, please. The Ace of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. This could be in study, work, or something like that. Again, doesn't have to be. You're showing me that this is going to be a learning curve for you, or at least your higher self is. This is the confusion here in the Seven of Cups. Confusion, illusion, Wheel of Fortune. Now, this has come around in time, but also the decision you make next could change the course of your life. That's why you're giving it so much thought. Makes sense, Aries. You're just stagnating a little bit. You're assessing the value. Will I make more money taking that job or that job? Will this person or this person end in a long-term relationship? It's like that. You don't want to, it's like you're choosing. And whatever you choose, you want to make sure it's the most valuable thing. That's what the Page of Pentacles does. He assesses value. But eventually, if you don't make a move, the universe is going to intervene. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's a card of karma. And you have karma in your energy at the moment. Saturn's up there. Okay, right, can I get the Ace of Pentacles, please? The Ace of Pentacles. Can I get the Ace of Pentacles? What's this Pentacle business all about, please, for Aries? The Two of Wands. More decision-making energy. Yes, I know. The Knight of Wands and the Magician. This is about following a creative passion. It could also just be following a romantic passion. The Knight of Wands is just about passion. He wants passion, he wants fire, he wants fun. So this is purely creative energy where there's a little bit of a risk. Now, it might be that the risk is monetary if it's a career-based thing. It might be going for the person you feel most physically drawn to and worried whether or not it's going to turn into love in a relationship. You are still at decision-making phase. You've showed me decision-making on these three. So I'm not having an outcome from you, although we are going into the obstacles and opportunities. We will get information there. This was on you, and that's what the universe is saying. The universe is just waiting. is waiting for you to make this decision, and then things will unfold accordingly. The universe can't tell me, so the cards can't tell me which is best and which is not. I think it's one of those Aries where I don't think there is a right or wrong answer, because it's to do with your passions and where you want to dedicate your energy and where you're feeling drawn. In my personal experience, Aries, if you feel drawn to it, motivated by whatever this is, then it's going to work out. Whatever you put your energy and attention to usually flourishes and unfolds in a healthy way if it's something positive, which will show me it is, but it's weighing heavily on you. So I suspect you may have other commitments that might be impacted by such a decision. That's why you're not just throwing yourself in, you know, feet first. But the opportunity is there energetically. The gate is open for you to take that door if you want it. Okay, can I get some opportunities or obstacles? And then after this, we will do the advice, okay? Right. The Hanged Man. And the thing is, the Hanged Man is also on its side. So the Hanged Man is pausing. So you need a new perspective. That's what you're reaching for. So you're in the place where you're supposed to be at the moment, Aries, even though it might feel uncomfortable because your mind is going a mile a minute. You need to step out of that. You need to just take a break for a minute, go do and think of something else. Just for a minute. The Hanged Man's not in his proper position. He needs to be like this. This is how you get your new perspective. Stop, right? Just take a breath, Aries, come out of it. Go to, I don't know, a theme park, the cinema, something that is going to take your mind off of this even for a day, and it's going to really help. So bring in that hangman energy. The hangman put himself in the tree so he could get a new perspective, so he had a clearer mind. At the moment, making a decision on this kind of thinking is not the best. So just watch out for that. Okay, right, for the Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups. The Fool on its side. Yes, you are being stagnant. You're on the threshold. You're in the doorway. The universe is like, here you go, Aries. Your new beginning is here. And you're like, I daren't. It's almost like I'm getting the image of parachuting out of a plane. Instead of just going for it and just free falling and probably having the ride of your life, you're just stood there, white knuckling at the doorway like, I don't think I can do it. You can do it, Aries, you can. The Page of Cups, again on its side. This is about your expression of self. This is something creative or love, okay? Those two energies are extremely similar. Without clarifying, I can't tell which one it is. So you'll have to take that one for yourself there, Aries. You're only half expressing your emotions to yourself. I don't even mean to other people. Yes, that will be happening with other people, but to yourself, it's about being honest about where your heart really is and where you want to put your attention and time to. And it's something quite new. We've got Pages here. This is definitely new, okay? Pages is a small energy. It's the beginning. And the Ace of Pentacles, it's 7 of Cups on its side, which I'm actually quite happy to see. This is the 7 of Cups. You've got it in the upright currently, but in the future something becomes clear to you, and it becomes clear when you start actually manifesting in that direction. So the advice, at least from the obstacles and opportunities, is make a start, a small start, get the results, then assess whether or not that's a path for you. Just because you continue down the path doesn't mean you're dedicated to that path forever. You can jump to another path, but you have to start the path before you can know whether or not it's the right path for you. Okay, so just go a little bit, just a couple of steps, Aries. You can do it, okay? Little steps. Just go to the front porch of your new beginning and take a look around. See if you like what you see, okay? Right, let's get some universal advice. That's my advice. Now we're going to ask the universe. Usually the universe agrees with me, but not always. Okay, because what do I know, Aries? I'm just a tarot lady. All right, can I get some universal advice for Aries, please? Universal advice for Aries. Bless you, my darlings. Not a nice place to be, but I just feel something good is here. It's also in your energy. That's your Knight, by the way. So something that really aligns with you. And you really want to put your energy there. The Magician, it's something you've been manifesting this whole time. And look, oh, Queen of Cups is here. The World, yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. There's the love. We've got the Ace of Cups here. For those of you where this is romance, this is a good one. The Queen of Cups and the World. So you're starting a new beginning. Yes, the World is about closing off a cycle. However, you need to get back in touch with your heart space in order to do that. That's why you're not closing it off. Your old past is still partially open. That's what's making going into the new a little bit difficult. So the universal advice is get in touch with your self-care, your self-love, okay? And also any love that might have been in the past for others. It's about making peace. It's about healing. Some of you might have to grieve a little bit as well. And then close off that cycle, okay? Close it off with love. Meditate on your heart space. Talk to yourself about how you truly feel and also be honest about that without shame or guilt. It's about self-belief here, following your dreams, following your heart. Cups is emotion, and emotion is linked to love, but also creativity. That's your compass out of here, Aries. That's going to see you through. Sorry, I'm a bit tongue-tied today. Anyway, Aries, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, drop it in the comments, and all my one-to-one reading details are in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here, Aries, and kicking off the reading for us today, as usual. And I will see you in the next one, my darlings. Take care. Okay, next up we've got Taurus. Were we still happy birthday? No, we moved into Gemini season today, Taurus. So happy birthday to you cuspies out there. Okay, right, let's see what's going on for my lovely Taurian collective. There we go, my boisterous bulls. How are we doing today? Let's go into your Ace of Swords. If you are not aware of the 4 aces or what they mean, I've just a little timestamp section just before Aries where I run through what the spread means and how it works. Okay, can you show me Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can you show me Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, please. Taurus. Can you show me Taurus, please? Taurus. Can you show me Taurus? Okay, what's on your mind, Taurus? Temperance. Okay, lovely. The Fool. Oh, 8 of Swords. Oh, do you know what? This is very nice and also very wise, Taurus. You're showing me that there's a new beginning opening up for you. Aries is also having a new beginning. So if you have any strong Aries placements, maybe want to check that out. You're showing me that you are being very gentle with yourself in this new beginning. You've been fixed in a certain way of thinking. This new beginning has something to do with your way of thinking. Also, you may have been a little bit apprehensive to begin this new beginning. You're showing me you're taking the first steps, and it's very calm and very small progress at first, but you're okay with that. That's what you want. It's like you said to the universe, okay, I will have this new beginning, but please be gentle with me. That's temperance, okay? That's healing, it's balance, it's taking your time, because you have some worries about it and some anxieties. So you're just taking little baby steps, Taurus. That's nice. Okay, right, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. What's going on in that heart space of yours, Taurus? The 6 of Cups. Oh, there's a person, the devil. Oh, dear. And the 6 of Wands. This person, you're like, this person is a devil, but I kind of like it. Doesn't have to be a person, although I think it is. 6 of Cups is soul bonds, soul connections, okay? Could be someone from your past, or it could be some kind of karmic tie to you. They're very much in there, but you're showing me there's a history. We've got history here, but you're overcoming it. That's the 6 of Wands, victory. You're enjoying this energy because the devil's not always bad. People always think he's bad. He's not always bad. He points to where there could be an issue, but you're showing me this issue is kind of under control. Better the devil you know comes to mind, to be honest. You're like, I know this person, I know it can be tricky, I know there can be issues, but you know them so well, you just kind of roll your eyes at them and say, okay then. But you're getting victory over that. Six of Wands, you still want to be here in this connection, despite the challenges. You're like, we can do this. Okay, good. Right, the Ace of Wands, please. Can I get the Ace of Wands? It may or may not be related to this new beginning. Sometimes I just see things that are obviously connected via you, because it's your life experience, but they may be different subjects. So this might be your love life, this might be your work life, that sort of thing. Take it as it resonates, Taurus. Right, the Ace of Wands, please. The Ace of Wands. The Page of Wands. There's 10 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So you do have this better your devil you know energy, but also part of you also wonders what else is out there. I don't know if this is like a long-term partnership, possibly with the Six of Cups. You're comfortable. Yeah, it is better the devil you know. You're comfortable. You're like, do I work on this? Yes. Or I could potentially end this and open up to new. That's Page of Wands. This could even be work. Maybe Six of Cups could be colleagues you've known for a long time. Again, take it as it resonates, Taurus. But the moment you're comfortable, that's your queen, you're nice, and I guess you're questioning, have I become too comfortable? Maybe we need to shake things up. Something's got to end, this devil energy. And if you notice, they're on the same line here. Something does have to change about this. So I'm not seeing a Taurus that's putting up, but you're familiar with this person and their habits. And you can, yes, live with it. Yes, you can work with it. Yes, you can overcome it. But do you want to? Part of you is a little voice. It's not big. Going, we could just sack this off and start something new. Yeah, you could. That is definitely an option to you, Taurus. Doesn't have to mean an option you have to take. But it's an option. Yeah, sure. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. I'm not seeing right or wrong for either from the universe, at least. Right, the Five of Pentacles, right, the King of Cups and Death. Whoa. Yeah, you're like, okay, if I cut them out, I'm going to miss them. Yeah, yes, you are going to miss them, Taurus. You've known this person a while. That's the devil you know. You could open up to the devil you don't know. And I will say it will be a little while before you meet another attachment like this. I'm not saying loads. And I'm seeing it's kind of worth it. This seems bothersome and you put energy into it, but it's not derailing you, you know. It's not a connection or situation where you're completely destroyed by it. But you're showing me a change is going to occur one way or another. So you have to be open up to new, but there is a worry that you are going to miss something because there's a lot of love in this connection. You're very attached to it. Look, King of Cups, Ten of Swords, Devil. Ten of Swords doesn't necessarily mean endings, it means pain. That usually leads to an ending because it's a big pain. I don't think this is a big pain. I think it's an ongoing one. And you will get tiresome of it, you will. Your intention towards it is getting smaller, even though you're used to it, you're comfortable with it in a way, as much as comfort can be. I mean comfort by not that it's good for you and that it's nourishing kind of comfort, you're just used to it. Page of Wands, new. If you open up to new, it means letting go of this, that's death. You love this, King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, loss, lacking, grief. Yeah. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, Taurus. That's not my jam. That's not my soul contract. I tell you the truth. Or else the universe will come and get me. Okay, right. Let's get you some obstacles and opportunities. You might be able to see a little bit more via that. We usually do, Taurus. Okay, can I get some obstacles and opportunities for Taurus, please? The Two of Wands on its side. Yeah, that's the beginning of your new venture. I do think it's related to this. However, I think you, Taurus, just as an individual, are on the beginning of a new phase. That's why this is becoming a little bit less tolerable to you. And you're like, should I move on? I love this, but your interest in trying to maintain or save it is getting smaller. It's not gone completely, but it's getting smaller. Please don't feel guilty about that, okay? The Two of Wands here is, yeah, I think you're slowly making a decision to move on. That's why you're taking small steps. You're not fully ready to let this go yet. Right, the Ace of Cups, strength. Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does, Taurus. It requires a lot of strength to keep this together. Do you want to keep putting all your energy here when your energy could be spent elsewhere, Taurus? Because energy is finite by nature. You've only got so much of it. You've only got 24 hours in a day. If 6 of your hours are spent consoling this thing, when it could be spent, I don't know, building your empire. What do you want to do, Taurus? 10 of Wands in reverse. Well, you just answered it. You want to let it go. To you, it's becoming burdensome. 10 of Wands, burden. We all know this one, don't we? Reversed. Literally, as I'm asking you, what do you want to do? You want to drop it. Why aren't you dropping it though, Taurus? Oh, yeah, again, it's back to that better the devil you know. I already know this is a problem. What if I drop it and I come into a new, bigger problem? You might. But you might not. At least while you're here, you know how it's going to go down. Going into the new, yeah, sure, there's a risk you could come into something worse, but there's equally a risk that you could come into something wonderful. So, what is it? Staying here, you're absolutely guaranteed of staying in this business. With a new beginning, and you will with some. I know, grief is a part of it, but remember, Taurus, grief is the price we pay for loving. And it also shows you the capacity of love in which you are capable. It's a reminder. You grieve deeply, it means because you love deeply. And you deserve the rest in return, right? Well, that in return, not the rest. My words today, Taurus. Right, let's get you some universal advice, please. Can I get some universal advice? Universal advice, please. Get some universal advice. Ace of Wands. I had a feeling that might go that way. Hang on a minute. The Seven of Swords and the Nine of Stones, which is the Nine of Pentacles. You separate yourself from this energy. You do it suddenly. However, doing it suddenly like that is actually a little bit deceptive. Also, I'm looking at a Taurus that thinks that they're solo and they're kind of not because of this attached energy. There's a deception here. There's also a worry. Seven of Swords in this card is insecurity. The worry that, again, you might be trading off the devil you know for one that you don't. Not everyone's going to be like this. Not every situation's going to be like this. Although the Nine of Stones, the Nine of Pentacles is a singles card. That's resource management of your own resources by yourself. So I don't know if you share a bank account with this person, a house with this person, a heart space with this person, a workplace with this person. You're taking what you've accumulated with you. However, with this Ace of Wands here, in itself is not a bothersome card, but it does imply that you do it suddenly and quickly on an impulse. Like, I've had enough, I don't want anything to do with you. And, you know, we try and avoid ending things like that because that's when we convince ourselves that we did the wrong thing because it was impulsive. Just because it's impulsive doesn't mean it was wrong. Could have just been done a little bit more smoother. But that's really my only thing. It's not a big deal, but something to be mindful of there, Taurus. Yeah, you've got a little rocky way to go, but eventually you get in a good place. The Nine of Stones is a really nice card. It's pre-Empress energy, actually. So you just feel so much relief when this thing is gone and you got rid of it, but you still carry a little bit of anxiety through. But I imagine that will go away in time as you keep caring for yourself. Anyway, Taurus, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments. All the details of my one-to-one readings are in the description box below if you're interested. Thank you so much for joining me here and sharing your energy for the reading. And until the next one, Taurus, take care. Okay, next up we have Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. It's your first day of your birthday. Kind of a cusp. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Gemini, for being here with me today. And then welcome to your 4 Aces reading. Those of you who are unaware of the 4 Aces, there is a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 Aces and what they mean. For everyone else, we're going to jump straight into your Ace of Swords. Can you show me the Ace of Swords for Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And after this, Gemini, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to open the window because it's roasting in here. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's really clammy day. The sky, as usual, full of clouds, not a blue patch in sight, but it is very warm. Okay, can you show me Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Ace of Swords for Gemini, please. The Ace of Swords for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Ace of Swords for Gemini. The Page of Cups, okay. 7 of Pentacles, nice. 3 of Pentacles, beautiful. So you're investing in something that opens up your heart space beautifully like a flower, Gemini. There's other energies involved in this. Now we've got pentacle energy quite heavily here that you're focused on. So it could be work, stability, health, something like that. It could be love though, because the Page of Cups is here. It's new. You just show me there's something new for you that really appeals to your heart space, and it's here in reality, and you're investing resources into it, and so is the energy attached to you. Resources is time, money, emotions, attention, anything like that. Here in the 3D, you can touch it, you can taste it, you can smell it. It's not it's something theoretical. It's right here in your 3D right now. Okay, can I get the Ace of Cups, please? The Ace of Cups for Gemini. The Ace of Cups. Oh, I love it when that happens, Gemini. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups all around. The Seven of Wands, I'd be too. The Nine of Swords, why are you worried? You're very protective over this energy, and you're protecting it. It's almost like you're protecting it from worry, but you're also worried. It's almost like you've got a cookie, and it's the tastiest cookie you've ever had, and you're sitting there with your plate like this, like, nobody take my cookie. Like you're afraid someone's hand's going to come in and snatch your cookie. Why are you worried about that? Someone going to take my cookie? No, I don't think they are. I mean, there might be someone, but you're trying to protect it. You're like, I don't want to worry about this. I don't want to overthink this. So you're also trying to do that, but at the same time, you're being very protective of the cookie. And it's whatever connection this is, or job, or whatever it is. It's another energy that you're connecting to. You're like, no, mine. Okay. All right, the Nine of Wands, please, for Gemini. The Nine of Wands. Is it your birthday cake, Gemini? Right, the Ace of Wands, please. The Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. There, it's another soul energy. Four of Cups. Oh, Gemini, you are clinging on to this one. Now, this role could be reversed. I often see reversed energies under the Ace of Wands, people's intent towards you. So it could be they're clinging on to you as much as you're clinging on to them. But for the sake of fluidity, it could be your energy too. There is a kind of clinginess to this. The thing is, it has a risk of being so clingy, it stifles the connection. The Four of Pentacles, Taurus card, we've just left Taurus season, is it's also known as the Miser card. Sorry, Gemini, not judging. The Miser card, because he believes he has to hang on to this because there's nothing else out there for him. When there is, if he lets go of the Four of Pentacles, yes, he goes into Five of Pentacles, which is not a comfortable card, but then eventually he reaches Six of Pentacles. Then 7, 8, 9, etc., all the way up to 10, which is completion. Two of Cups, that's the connection right there. Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles. This could equally be someone who you met at work. It doesn't have to be, but could be. Nine of Pentacles, resource management. Again, the resource management card is a little bit protective. Again, it's Pentacles. This could be work. Someone at work. Someone around your work. If it's not work, then it's just your overall stability is your concern. You're like, I feel stable with this in my life. If somebody takes it, I'll be unstable. Therefore, I need to protect it with everything I've got, and you worry about it. Well, the thing is, Gemini, you were stable before this came in as well. You have stability within self. I know you probably don't want that, but you got it if you need it, okay? Right, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Also, I'm not sure whatever this thing is. I'm not sure if it's official yet, because the Nine of Pentacles is a singles card, but you're definitely connected emotionally at least, and you do see each other in the physical. Three of Pentacles. Whoa, who's this? Nine of, oh, well, that makes sense. It wanted to flip itself all the way. Which way around are we today? Nine of Wands. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Now, this is about embracing the possibility that something could end. This person could go. Absolutely, they could. You have no way of knowing that. I'm not seeing that right now. What I'm seeing is Nine of Wands reversed is about being vulnerable. When he's the upright, he's about setting boundaries. Reversed is about being vulnerable, okay? To the moon, the unknown. Death could end. Death is also transformation, going from one state to another state. So it could be being open to change. So things might change. In fact, you're guaranteed things will change. For the better or worse, I don't know. That's the point of life. That's the meaning of life, to experience these things as they come through. But you feel far more comfortable once you start embracing this. It comes down to being a little bit brave, Gemini, and accepting that everything's temporary in life. We always lose the people we love, either to them leaving or death. Okay? That'll change at some point. It's about being present and enjoying them in the present moment. The Nine of Pentacles is also points to being present in the moment. Once you're present and just enjoying the connection for what it is, then will fall away this grasping energy, this worry of loss, because worry of loss can really spoil the moment. It can also, if it goes too far, end in a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like I said, this could snub this out before it even begins. With possessiveness, clinginess, that's how it manifests in a healthy way. In the healthy way, it's enjoying the person that you're with, holding them gently close to you. But if they want to go some point down the road, just letting them go and knowing that the universe has your best interest for you. And then either come back if they're meant for you. If they're not meant for you, then the thing that is meant for you will come on in because you made space letting this person go. I'm not seeing them going anywhere, just for the record. I'm seeing your fear that they will. Okay, right. Can I get some obstacles and opportunities for Gemini, please? Has it gone dark in here, Gemini? Hang on a minute. There's a little bit. We're okay. We good, Gemini. We good. For now, I might put a light on. If you're checking placements a little further on, I might have another light on. We'll see. Okay, obstacles and opportunities for Gemini, please. Strength. Yes, of course. You've got to be a little bit brave. Strength is bravery. Absolutely. And you know, the only time we can be brave, Gemini, is when we're afraid. Can't be brave unless you're afraid. Right, the Ace of Cups. Yes, the stability here. You want greater stability in this. You're working into stability with this now. So say if it's someone you're dating, you're working towards being exclusive. It's like that exclusive title you want. Or if it's a job, you're like on a temporary contract, you're waiting for your permanent contract. It is coming. The King of Pentacles is here. He only invests in the long term. Okay? The stability is coming in, but you just got to loosen your grip a little bit there, Gemini. Okay? You'll be fine. It's also about maintaining stability in self. Okay? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, you are in your head about it. Of course you are. You've got the you've got the Eight of Swords. That's about being trapped in your own mind, and then also leads to stagnancy. It also can be a side effect of clinging on too hard. You end up going nowhere, right? And look how deprived she is. She doesn't even have water. She basically got a little puddle to drink out of. We don't want that, Gemini. We want big flowing rivers of love, not little puddles, okay? And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Cups. This is a soul bond. Don't worry. Don't worry. What'll be will be. Case so far, Gemini. Whoever this person is, or whatever they're doing, or whatever this is to you, is supposed to be here right now. While it's supposed to be here, it will stay here. If there's ever a time it's not supposed to be here, it will become incredibly uncomfortable in the connection somehow, and it will go. Either way, you still got you, Gemini. You still got you. And me, of course. I'm here every week. Okay, right. Can I get some universal advice for Gemini, please? Universal advice for Gemini. Universal advice for Gemini. Universal advice for Gemini. Also, when you become more vulnerable to this, your connection grows and gets stronger, not weaker. But you didn't expect that, did you, Gemini? Right, okay, right. Okay, yeah, there's the King of Pentacles again. Four of Cups, yeah. 10 of Pentacles, there you go. The 10 of Pentacles is where the King of Pentacles lives, or at least it does in my head. But in between them, both of them speak to stability, both of them speak to long-term stability, okay? This could be the person you make a family with, or merge families, or build your $1 million business with. But right in between is the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups in this deck means boredom. It doesn't mean boredom here, no. It's showing me the Four of Cups for maybe withdrawing back a little bit emotionally. Don't put all of your emotional eggs in this basket. Not because this one's going to go off and do something you don't like. No, but because you've got also other things that you need to do and that need your emotional energy. Like family members, friends, your job, whatever. Okay? And that's a key to getting to the 10 of Cups, which is home, stability, with King of Pentacles, whoever or whatever this is. Okay? So you're not alone in this. You've got lots of other people by your side going on this journey with you, Gemini. You just got to loosen the grip a little bit. Okay, Gemini. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Loving your energy today, Gemini. I know you're a little bit nervous, but you're fine. So I will see you in the next one, my darlings. Take care. Whoops. Hello, Cancer. Sorry, you caught me flipping cards over for Gemini. Oh, welcome to your 4 Aces reading. There's a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 Aces and what they mean. For everyone else, we're going to jump into your Ace of Swords as soon as I have cleaned up all these cards. I'm being a bit slow again today. I've really chilled into the 4 Aces, so we have no rush. We've got time. We've got time, guys. I'm taking my time today with all of you. Okay, can you show me Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What's going on with my cool craps this week? Did you check out your water sign reading? I published it yesterday. Go over there. It was a good one. Right, can I get the... Oh, sorry, the Ace of Swords for Cancer, please. For the cool craps, the collective. Oh, Cancer, okay. They don't want to be shuffled anymore. I'm over shuffling, Cancer. I just got told off. Okay, right. Can I get the Ace of Swords, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Ace of Swords, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're all over the place, Cancer. We're excited today. Okay, good. I like it. What do you want to talk about? The Knight of Pentacles. You have a plan. You have a big plan. It's a great plan. I was going to say Knight of Cups then. Did you hear it? I knew it was coming. That's your knight. Right, Knight of Cups. You spotted something that speaks to your heart space. You want to move towards it. You are moving towards it. Your mind wants to go there and your heart. You're both in agreement. That's alignment right there, Cancer. I love it. Knight of Pentacles. You're actually implementing a real world plan to go get it as well. Now, this could be love, but it could equally be work, a passion, a creative project, whatever. But all it is you're super into it. Your mind is like, yes, let's go. And then you put together a plan in the real world, in the 3D, to move towards it with the Knight of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy. Everyone's in agreement here. No conflicts. Nice. Right, the Ace of Cups, please, for Cancer. Can I get the Ace of Cups for... Whoa. Cancer, where are you going? Oh, wait. I'm with you. The Sun in reverse. Why, though? Oh, hang on. It's all right. 10 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about that Sun in reverse. It's not unhappiness. It's a lack of clarity. But that's to be expected. You want to get going on this. You're super focused on it. It's going to be hard work, or at least it's going to require a lot of time investment or resource investment from you. Money, attention, time, whatever. Sun in reverse. It's unclear what the result will be. But I think you want to go for it anyway. You suspect it's going to be good, because the Sun is here. It's not like the 7 of Cups. That's pure confusion. You don't know. But you're showing me an assurity, and you're showing yourself, if you stay focused, if you put in the work, this will be good. However, you don't know that. So the Sun is reversed at the moment. You could also have a little block to getting started that might be causing frustration, but I'd say that's probably for like 10 to 15% of the collective today. Most of you are actively working on this or about to. Right, the Ace of Wands, please. It could be connecting to another energy. It could be getting that promotion. It could be building your business. It could be, I don't know, becoming the best cake decorator in town. You're moving towards it. You've been moving, Cancers as a collective have been moving towards great things over the past couple of weeks. You've had some really nice, strong placements, and I'm happy for that, because you had a very emotional time, especially back in Aries season. You did. The beginning of the year was a bit rough on Cancers. It was. Okay, right. Can I get the Ace of Wands, please? The Ace of Wands. The 9 of Wands. Well, what is this? The 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Give me a second. 1 second, Cancer. It's like you want to throw everything you have at this, but you're like, I can't though. And that upsets you. I think you have other responsibilities elsewhere that take up your time and attention. So if you had like the perfect, no, not the perfect, if you had the choice, you'd spend all your time on this. But you can't. You've got other things going on to do with your stability. Also, you're putting up boundaries. Now, I think you're putting up boundaries with your other responsibilities so you can focus on this, which makes sense, especially if you're launching something new there, Cancer. You're like, right, no more overtime because I want to spend those 2 extra hours a day working on my, I don't know, baked bean company or whatever you're making. I don't know. Yeah, but you always check in on what your other responsibilities. You're not abandoning them. Not at all. You're always checking in. You're spinning lots of plates. Spinning lots of plates. But you just can't ignore this as an opportunity. It's also an opportunity for growth. And you're right, it is. But as this thing grows, whatever you're doing, you're going to have to spend more and more time investing in it. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, Cancer. Come back in a couple of weeks. All right, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles for Cancer, please. Oh, this one. Okay. The Lovers, there we go. Also, Gemini season just kicked off today, Cancer. So this is starting right now, or very soon, over the next 4 weeks of Gemini season, at the very least. Okay, the Lovers, and what? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You just love it. Now, if this is a person, you're like, I just want to be here with them. That's what I want to do. If it's a dream project, you're like, I just want to work on that. And again, Eight of Pentacles very well could be. You feel so aligned, it's working, whatever you're doing here is reciprocating. So it's either a person reciprocating that energy back to you, or it's a work project and you're getting paid, it's starting to generate money or something like that. It's reciprocating, it's responding because your heart is in it, and so is your energy and your attention while you're managing your other responsibilities. Well done, Cancer. You are being very mature about this. Even though you want to throw yourself in, you're like, no, I've got to be practical. I've got to be grounded here. But when you do this, whatever it is, or you're with this or this person, you feel so you, and it's nice. Okay, right. Can I get to obviously cause the opportunities, please, for Cancer? The Empress, yes, growth. The Empress is about growth. She says fertility. She's tending gardens and planting seeds and fertilizing soil. She wants progress. She wants abundance, and she can manage it. She's Venus and Taurus, okay? Venus is just coming to your sign Monday. So it's gorgeous energy. You're doing something new. It's new, and it's thriving, so long as it's staying in this energy. Right, the Ace of Cups, the Devil. What's he doing here, Cancer? Attachments, to be honest, the only devil I see here, and you've got this Sun in reverse. There's an uncertainty to this growth, though. Again, because you don't know how it's going to pan out and you have these responsibilities here, you're worried it might impact on your other responsibilities. That could, if it's gotten out of hand, potentially stop you from doing this. At the moment, you're doing beautifully, Cancer, spinning all your plates and wearing all your hats. It could become unhealthy, though. So you could either not do it, or not go for it, or not be there, because you are attaching yourself too much to your responsibilities and less so to self-expression. But we'll see. Let's go into that one. The Ace of Wands. A Hanged Man in reverse. You're like, now I'm done thinking about this. I know I'm going to do it. Okay. Just make sure you're aware of that devil energy there. You're walking a bit of a tightrope, yes, but I see you managing it just fine. And the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups in reverse, and no regrets. Five of Cups in the upright is sadness and regret. No regrets. You have no regrets. Just whatever this is eventually starts co-creating with you. Takes off a bit of the burden a little bit. So yeah, it's a worthwhile investment if it's a person or whatever it is. It starts giving back, and that's when you start feeling relief. You have no regrets. You just go through a little bit of a rocky period where you're like, is this worth the investment? Am I going to get this back? This time, this money, or whatever you put into this, my love, whatever you put into it. Okay, right, the Ace of anything. We've done with the Aces, Lydia. Let it go. We're on to universal advice. Can I get some universal advice for Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Universal advice for Cancer, please. Universal advice for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Three of Cups. There's other people here. Absolutely there is. We have the Nine of Wands again. And then we have the King. Sorry, the Knight of Wands. The Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It's for the captions, for anyone listening. The Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Because of my accent, the captions don't pick up on that very well. Do you know, through being vulnerable to whatever this is and looking at your boundaries and responsibilities, you need to delegate some stuff. You're going to have to do that soon. There's other people around you that are willing to help with your other responsibilities, to free up your time a little bit, or free up your resources, or whatever you need to spend more time over here. Delegation to others, offloading to others. Don't take on any more burdens, okay? And then the Knight of Wands, that's your creative energy that drives you forward. You can channel it into this. It's also your passionate energy if this is a person, and it flourishes. Okay? There's people around you who want to support you, who love you, who want to see you move in this direction. It's like you've got community support about this, or family support, friend support, whoever or whatever you're connecting to, the people around you approve and like it. But it's tied up to your responsibilities somehow. Where you've got to set boundaries. Well, part of setting that boundary is, if you're already overloaded and you don't have much time, delegating some tasks to others. That will always really help, and then you have a bit more freedom to move. The Knight of Wands likes to move. Anyway, Cancer, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. Oh, also, just got a little side note for those of you who don't have actual people to offload tasks to. Try like AI or software or things like that. It's delegation to others. Anyway, sorry Cancer, I'm waffling. Thank you so much for joining me here and lending me your energy for the reading. Beautiful reading, thank you. Drop it in the comments what it's about. I'm always there hanging out, guys. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading, then you check the description box below. It's all down there. And with that, Cancer, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, next we've got Leo, my lovely Leos. How are we doing? Welcome to your 4 Aces reading. I'm sorry, I am a little bit slow with card cleanup today, but I'm getting there, guys. For those of you who are unaware of the 4 Aces, there's a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 Aces and what they mean. For everyone else, there is the Ace of Swords. Okay, can you show me the Ace of Swords, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Leo, please. Between Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, but we see the Queen of Pentacles, okay? I'll take it. Well, okay, these ones too. The Star, Strength. That's you, Leo. I knew that's for you then, because you're there. Strength. For anyone who's new to Tarot, Strength is Leo's power card. Okay, there's something that super aligns to you, something you want to do, something that's actually a little bit soul pathy, soul journally. And you, along the way, are caring for yourself. You're checking in. You're like, this feels right. I feel comfortable here. I feel like I'm full of life. I'm nourished by this experience. Mentally, at least. Let's see what's going on for you emotionally. Okay, can you show me the Ace of Cups for Leo, please? The Ace of Cups for Leo, please. Ace of Cups for Leo. The Knight of Swords reversed. Why aren't you doing it? Came up reversed. We take it reversed. Then the channel rules. The Queen of Cups. There's a block. Something's stopping you. The Seven of Wands. What's stopping you? Something you love is stopping you moving towards this thing you want to do. It's like they're doing that out of care, but I don't think they are. They're like, are you sure, Leo? They're putting doubts in your head. Are you sure? I love you, you love me, all that. You know, I just don't want you to make any mistakes. And they mean it. But the thing is, subconsciously and unintentionally, they're stopping you from doing it. Your focus is being taken elsewhere, and then there's a block. And it's directed from and towards someone you love, or at least share a heart space with. Okay, and it's compassionate, it's caring, it's loving. But it moves your focus away from this journey. Okay, can I get the Ace of Wands, please? So they might not be directly saying, I don't think this is for you, but it's almost like their energy is, like their higher self is. The higher self just keeps planting them there, getting in the way a little bit. Ace of Wands, again, it's going after what you want. Two of Pentacles, that's the divide. I want to go over here, but there's this over here. That's what the block is. The Moon, something emotional, calls to you emotionally. Both of them call to you emotionally, but in different ways. This energy with the whatever journey you're going on is like an empowerment journey, it's like a self-embodiment journey, it's a soul journey. Then you've got your heart space, your emotions tied up to whoever or what this is. Your emotions are blocking you, but I do believe it's tied to a person, and it's putting you in this unstable energy. Do I go for what I want, or do I stick with who or whatever I love? Death. Something is going to change. Ace of Pentacles, okay. Oh, Two of Wands, these came up. These come together. There's a person here. Justice. I don't know if this is going to make any sense to you, Leo, but literally just said, take them with you. Take them with you. I don't know where you're going. I don't know what you're doing. It could be physical travel, or it could be a metaphorical travel, like, you know, you're starting a new business. Well, get them to join in on the business, or keep them informed. Keep them by your side. This person's coming with you wherever you go, and it's right for them to stay there. So even though they're stopping this progress or this process for you, and that's the way it feels, because remember, this is in mental energy. This is how you're perceiving the situation, right? Same with heart space. This is reality. The Pentacle speaks of reality. The reality is things are going to change, okay? But however, this dynamic comes through with you. See, the Two of Wands is a doorway. And look who's with you in the doorway, this soul connection, this thing you're connected to. But at the moment, because they're not going through the doorway with you actively, it's like they're over there, you're trying to leave. Let's say you're trying to leave the house to go get some bread. And they're like, are you sure you want bread? Are you sure you can afford bread? I don't want to see you, Leo, out on your luck because you spent so much money on bread. So you just go, do you know what? Put your shoes on, come with me, and you can tell me whether or not I should buy this bread. And they happily do it. And everything, and balance is restored. Justice, that's the right thing to do. They're coming with you anyway. So they can lecture you along the way while you go towards whatever this soul journey is for you. Hang on, no, I need these, Leo. What am I doing? Okay, let's get some obstacles and opportunities for you, Leo. Obstacles and opportunities for Leo, please. The Four of Swords. On its side, though, you will achieve peace over this. And also the Four of Swords speaks to alignment. So this is actually an aligned path for you. I'd say this is probably a build-up of a lot of things that have gone on in your life have led to this path, right? That kind of thing. You're getting there. You will get on there. I don't think this other energy can stop it, whether they're consciously doing it or not. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, but it's on its side. Talking, communication. Something's not being said. Also, that's universal energy of pushing. It's on its side. Something is blocking it in the form of a person. Okay, the Hermit in reverse. You've got to speak something. Like I said, something's not being communicated here. Something's the trigger. There's a worry. There's intent behind this. It's not quite revealed, especially since we've got the moon here. Something's been hidden from you. I think in this person's true intentions, I think they're manifesting one thing and saying one thing, but their intention is to be the other. Like that. Are you sure? Are you sure you can do this, Leo? Is very much, don't do this, Leo. Don't leave me behind. I don't know what to do with you. I'm worried. I'm panicking. So you're stopping. The thing is, the option to take them with you. Two of Cups in reverse. You can take them with you. At the moment, they're not aligned on that path. But they could be. There's potential there. And it's something through communication, talking, expressing yourself, your wants, your hopes, your wishes, your desires. And come into some kind of compromise, and you can move into the next phase together, and they can be there right by your side, Leo, to make sure that you buy the right loaf of bread if they're so worried about it. Okay, right. Oh look, we've got Two of Cups on the split as well. Oh, this is like a choice. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, that's a solo person's card, and we have the Two of Cups. That's a connection card, right? This is also a card of alignment. It doesn't have to be a person when it comes to Two of Cups. At the moment, you are not aligned to your path as an individual, Leo. That has to change. You can go onto your aligned path, and it's like the universe says, this person is welcome to join you. They don't have to, though. Up to you there, Leo. Depends on your situation. Drop it in the comments. Okay. Can I get some universal advice for Leo, please? Universal advice for Leo. The Queen of Pentacles, there we go again. That's your comfort zone right there. The Eight of Wands again. Yeah, it's about communicating your needs. The Knight of Pentacles. You need to communicate your need to do this a little bit clearer and prioritise yourself a little bit more. When you do that, the Knight of Pentacles shows up, slow, steady progress towards a common goal. It all centers around communication, clear communication and honesty about how you feel. Then the talks can begin. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot. My readings are in the description box below if you want to take a deeper dive into your personal situation, Leo. And with that, Leo, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we've got Virgo. Hello, my lovely Virgos. How are we doing? Welcome to your 4 Aces reading. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the 4 Aces, there's a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 Aces and what they mean. And excuse me, any noise outside, it is people mowing lawns and things, and it's so hot in this room, Virgo, I'm melting. I've got to keep the window open. Anyway, to the timestamp section if you want to know what the 4 Aces mean. I'll run through it quickly. For everyone else, we're going to jump into the Ace of Swords. Okay, can I please see my lovely, vibrant Virgo? Oh, hang on, Virgo. I just spotted something. I always spot these things with Virgos, but this is our safe space, Virgo. Get out of here, Wire. Get out of here. It's our safe space where we can be as nitpicky as we like without judgment, right? Show me Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ace of Swords, please. Ace of Swords for Virgo. Okay, can you show me the Ace of Swords, please? The Ace of Swords. Can you show me the Ace of Swords, please? The Ace of Swords for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This again. Ace of Swords. Sorry, Virgo. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles, the Chariot. Oh, you're investing in something. The 9 of Pentacles. You are investing in something. Person, situation, place, I don't know. But you're showing me I got this. My foundation is solid. I'm managing my business. I'm now in a position to extend my energy outwards and perhaps invest in something else, something new. You might have already started investing in this already. You could be having keeping a little eye on it there, but you're definitely moving towards it. Yeah. Okay. You're growing something here. You're growing. It looks beautiful, Virgo. Well done. Okay, right. Can I please get the Ace of Cups? See how you're feeling about this. The 5 of Wands. Well, the Page of Pentacles and the Star. You want to invest in it. You're panicking, Virgo. Why? This is typical Virgo. Typical. No, this is not judgment. I am a Virgo too. So you're like, this feels good. I'm going to go in this direction. The Page of Pentacles is that little bit of investment we're talking about. Every time you invest a little bit, there's like resistance and chaos, but it's in your emotions. You get conflicted. Different ideas. You might also have different investments going on. The 5 of Wands is just, it could be competition or it could be conflict. So you're like, do I invest in this one? Do I invest in that one? Maybe that one needs a little bit of me as well. Or maybe this needs some. But there's definitely one main one that you're moving towards. But when you move towards it, you're like, oh, there's worry there. And it's just with you. I don't see there being conflict with the other person. No. This is coming from you. It's going to be your Ace of Cups. Okay, can you show me the Ace of Wands, please? The Ace of Wands. What's this, Virgo? Oh, the Page of Wands. The 5 of Swords. And the Devil. Oh, Virgo. It's getting worse. What's going on? You're aware that it's there. You're arguing with yourself the whole way, but you're also trying to stay open at the same time. So if this is a new person, it's like it's like you're looking for things to be wrong with them. Reasons to not invest your pentacle. Because you want your pentacle to be safe. You want it to grow, you want it to thrive and flourish into something wonderful. And you're aware of this, in the back of your mind at least, that this is not a healthy energy. Okay? Not the thing you're investing in, you trying to pick fault with the thing you're investing in. This is that overly critical energy that Virgo is known for. And we do it to ourselves. But you are trying to stay open. You're like, I'm going to go along with this. It's going to be fine. Meanwhile, you're like sticking yourself with pins while you do it. That's not a comfortable place to be, Virgo. Right? I don't see the other energy being conflicting. This is all inner conflict. Okay, can I get the Ace of Pentacles, please, for Virgo? The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, please. What is this? The Three of Wands. The World. Judgment. You need to stop doing this, then you can move forwards. At the moment, there is progression, there's stagnation in your progression because of this. Judgment is a decision, it's a change, and the world is closing something out, closing off a cycle. This cycle is referring to this nitpicky energy that you've got at the moment. Trying to find fault. You're looking for trouble, Virgo. You're out there looking for trouble, like a kid on a bike, okay? While you do that, whatever you're trying to invest in will remain at distance to you. Not on purpose, or on a subconscious energetic level. It's like you're waiting. There's the Three of Wands. You're waiting, I'm waiting. And in some ways, it's almost like you're waiting for your own mind to be at rest. Once I've gone through the list of things that could possibly go wrong and then realise they're not going to go wrong, then I can rest. No, you just need to close that out, or else you'll just keep doing it. The list will get ever longer and longer and longer. And the wait to connect to this fully, to invest in this fully, will continue. Okay, I'm getting a lot of similar energies across all the signs today of people being apprehensive about the next step. It's taking many different forms, but the underlying theme is like next steps. Okay, right, can I get some obstacles and opportunities, please, for Virgo? Oh, Virgo, what's this one? The Star in reverse. Yeah, well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? This star could pass you by. It's not the end of the world if it does. I'll be honest with you, Virgo. Right? I'm not here to tell you what to do. It's up to you. If you don't take this opportunity because it feels too conflicting and it's arising too much conflict in you and anxiety and that's things of that nature, maybe you should pass it by. But if you can calm that part of you down, this could be a wonderful, beautiful healing journey for you. But at the moment, it's not going nowhere because of this. Right, the Ace of Cups. Oh, it's 2 here. Judgment on its side, yeah. And then the 4. Yeah, you're delaying the decision to go off into the new, to invest in this new thing. Because you're like, wait. Before I decide, let me just test this. Let me just check that. Let me just that. You know what I'm talking about, Virgo. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know you know because I'm like you. Right, okay, the Ace of Wands. And I have to catch myself doing it. Oh, I have to catch myself in a thinking free fall. Right, okay, the Ace of Wands, please. Whoa, what's going on with your cards today, Virgo? Running away with yourself, you are. Right, this is right over here. Hang on a minute, guys. Temperance on its side. Healing is available to you. You need to take it, though. Calm down. Basically, just calm down. Calm down. Go with the flow, Virgo. You know, embrace that Piscean energy, which is your opposite sign, okay? I mean, this is a Sagittarius card, but it's healing, it's balance. Things will balance out, but you're making it more unbalanced with this thinking. Give it some time. You might be being a little bit impatient, okay? Let this thing reveal itself to you as you go along. You're trying, though. I'm not here just to lecture you, Virgo. You are trying. The Page of Wands, you're still remaining open. You're still on the path. Not all has been lost. But you just got to chill out a little bit, okay? Just let things unfold and happen as they happen. Okay, let's get the Ace of Pentacles, please. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the 4 of Cups in reverse. See the 4 of Cups in the upright? That's like you, like, right, you're kind of missing the point here, right? It's in reverse. Get the point, which is embracing all elements of emotional investment, if this is an emotional investment. Also a monetary investment. I understand you being analytical about it. I'm not saying don't be analytical at all and walk into red flags blindly. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be measured, okay? There's things you're missing because you're focusing on things, right, that are, well, it's not that they don't matter, but you're making them matter more than they actually do. If you reverse it, you can grab that cup there. Just grab it, Virgo. It's right there. That's your fulfillment. That's your 4 of Cups. Okay? Right, let's get you some universal advice. Universal advice for Virgo, please. Universal advice for Virgo. universal advice for Virgo. The Emperor. You're stronger than you know, Virgo. The world, you can do this. And then the journey begins. Death. Now, death is just the beginning, my loves. You've basically just got to put to bed this overthinking. This has become a habitual for you. If you've done it, you've done it. You're doing it in this. You've done it before in other things. You've done this before. You've overthought something to death to the point where it died. Right? The Emperor. Okay, that's your strength, that's your wisdom, that's your will, okay? You're strong. And if this does go awfully, you're strong enough to recover. Like, you got nothing to lose here, Virgo. And then you've got the world, that's closing off your cycle. But if you notice this world, sorry, this way, it has a doorway. It's a doorway into a new beginning. And then the journey, and this is literally, so death in this deck is not death, it's the journey. Okay? The journey of change. It's scary, I know. This is all fear-based. That's all it is fear. It's fear. You let fear win, Virgo. Don't let fear win. You're stronger than fear, okay? You've got over things before. You'll get over this if it goes wrong. I'm not seeing that it will. I'm seeing you catastrophizing about it, okay? So just lighten up the energy. Go out there. Have a good time. Have fun, Virgo, okay? And just see what happens. Invest as you feel safe. Trust yourself. That's what the Emperor trusts himself. It's having self-trust. Because I didn't, deep down, you know this is fine. But you're just in self-protection mode at the moment. Okay, Virgo. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And all the details of my one-to-one readings are in the description box. And with that, Virgo, thank you so much for joining me here in the Zen Den. And until next time, my loves, take care. Okay, next up we've got Libra. Hello, my lovely Libras. How are we doing? Welcome to your 4 ACES reading. I'm a little bit slow on card cleanup today, my love, so please bear with me. For those of you who are unaware of the 4 ACES, there's a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 ACES and what they mean. For everyone else, we're going to jump into your Ace of Swords as soon as my slow self finishes up cleaning up the cards. Here we go, Libra. Are you ready to rock and roll? Okay, can you show me Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, apparently not. Can you show me Libra, please? Libra. Libra, my lovely Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, please. Show me Libra. Okay. Libra, please. Can you show me Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Start with your Ace of Swords. What's on your mind, Libra? Spill the tea. Tell me about it. We're going to talk about it today. Okay, we've got the 6 of Cups in reverse. Who did you let go, Libra? Did it hurt? It must have done. The Page of Swords. Oh, Temperance. Oh, I don't think this is you. It is you. But it's to do with you. There is a soul bond you've had to let go. Either they've been watching you from a distance for a long time, or you're watching them. I don't know why I strongly got it was them watching you, though. Could be reversed. Please reverse those as you see fit, Libra. You show me it's like you're looking over time, over your experience with a soul bond. You either let them go or they're on their way out, or you're just saying it's just not right when I look back over it, whether you're still connected or not. Okay. Ace of Cups. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, there's been some hurt here. This, yeah. The 7 of Wands. The 2 of Cups. Yep. There's distance. There we go. Bold as brass. 2 of Cups. 7 of Wands. 9 of Wands. You have taken your distance to heal over something, and you are looking back over the connection, and you're realizing some things that you did not realize before, Libra. Good or bad. But at the moment, you are keeping a steady distance away from that. And they're doing the same thing about you. I'm not saying they're saying you're bad, but they're looking over the past. In fact, I think they're more looking at you, spying. It's like spying energy from their behalf, right? Like maybe they're checking your social media, maybe they're going over old text messages, something like that. But for you, you're like, nah, I gotta keep this out. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. You're trying to get an understanding over what happened. 2 of Swords. Yes. You are trying to figure out how you feel about something, how it hurt you, why it hurt you. Did it hurt to let it go, Libra? Or was the whole thing just incidences of pain. I think it's the latter. You realise something wasn't right, something was unjust and wasn't fair, something that you're unclear on, and you're working on that inner clarity over it. And you want to. This is a Libra that wants to heal because you want to move on from it, right? So it's almost a bit of questioning of why am I even still attached to this thing that wasn't even that great for me in the first place. Totally normal, Libra, by the way. Right, the Ace of Pentacles, please. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Four of Wands. Oh, here we go. The Ace of Wands. Wow. Queen of Cups. Oof. This is not this energy. This is new energy. Okay. So there's something that lights up your heart space like a Christmas tree, Libra. Gets you all excited. It comes in the form of partnership. I'm not clarifying, unfortunately, so I can't tell you what that is. It's also about being almost there. The Four of Wands is a bit of a finish line. So once you figure out what this meant in the past, it gets you back in touch with your heart. 'Cause at the moment, you're in your head. When you get back in touch with your heart, another aligned energy crosses your path. I see this being further out though, if I'm honest with you. Four of Wands, Ace of Wands. When's the next fire season? Leo, 2 months. Around about then. Which is not crazy soon, but soon when it comes to tarot, yeah. That's a blink of an eye when it comes to tarot time. Okay, can I get some obstacles or opportunities, please? Obstacles and opportunities. Obstacles and opportunities for Libra, please. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you stopped investing in a connection. You're like, this is wasting my time. This is wasting my energy. This is wasting my resources. This is wasting the beauty of who I am as Libra. Like, no, I don't want it anymore. But I need to figure out what it meant to me and how I don't end up in that situation again. Oh, these came out together. Yeah. Oh, Page of Cups, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you want a more fulfilling love connection if this is love. This does not serve you in the way that you needed. You were giving out a lovely emotional energy. You were not getting it returned back to you. And you were saying, I don't want that anymore. Also, Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're learning to be okay without having this in your life anymore. Steady, firm, grounded, and you can only do that by keeping up barriers between you and it, them, whatever this is. By the Ace of Wands, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is decision making. It's also figuring things out. He's the King of Clarity. He's also the King of Detachment. You need to figure this out by yourself. You do. I mean, I'm not completely by yourself. Like, I'm sure you've got friends and family members that will, sit and chew the cud with you, Libra. But no, you can't do it while this other energy is in your energy. Apologies, I might have to close that window. Bear with me 1 second, Libra. Somebody just started mowing really loudly. But we're back. Thank you for that. So that's detachment. It's figuring things out. You are going to come to that clarity. It's on its way to you. Just as long as you sit a little bit, be a bit more patient with yourself, you're going to get through this, Libras, I'm sure. That's also your king. You come up into yourself, your own empowerment, and also about what you deserve. You've got king energy, Libra, right? You don't want to mess around with any pages, no. And then a Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, as soon as you open up your heart space, which comes through, knowing yourself, recovering from whatever this is, once that turns the right way round, Queen of Cups, a new energy comes in, or something that excites you, that you want to move towards. Its intention, it's nice, it's lovely, it's warm, and it connects with you quite equally. Four of Wands. I can't tell you any more information on what it is, only that the energy is there waiting for you almost to figure all this out. But yeah, come back in a couple of weeks. I'm sure it will pop up again. Oh yeah, these energies do not stay hidden for very long, Libra. Right, let's get you some universal advice. Universal advice for Libra, please. Can I get some universal advice for Libra? That was not a good shuffle, but I think the cards didn't want to be shuffled. Yeah, no, they didn't. Okay, universal advice for Libra, please. The Knight of Wands. Oh, there we go. We're getting a little bit more here. The Ten of Pentacles. Whoa, Nine of Pentacles. And you've got a bonus card here. King of Cups. That's the matching, resonating energy to the Queen. Yeah, there's another energy coming in. That's not this, right? This is much more promising. You were dealing with a Page of Cups before. Then the King of Cups is going, move aside, Page of Cups. I got this. I got Libra. This Libra is mine. But it's only after self-care and self-love, and also stabilising your environment. Okay, here's your excitement again. You switch back on here. It comes in at a phase when you're in like a building phase. So you're either like moving, or you're doing something to your house, or you're saving, or you're getting a new job. It comes at a phase when you're in that kind of phase. And it's all about your self-management of resources. So you're solo when this comes in, completely, emotionally. You've got clarity and acceptance over this. Then the King of Cups rolls into town. And he's got an eye on you, Libra. All eyes on just you. Anyway, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. Oh, we've got the Hermit. That's your advice. It's just to heal and sit and heal. There's another energy out for there for you, Libra. Don't worry. That wasn't your person. The person coming in is. Anyway, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. All my one-to-one details are in the description box below. And with that, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we have Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your 4 Aces reading. For those of you who are unaware of the 4 Aces, there's a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 Aces and what they mean. For everyone else, we're going to jump into your Ace of Swords. Can show me Scorpio, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Ace of Swords for Scorpio, please. Almost. That one might come out again, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me Scorpio. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Hermit. You could go out there and go get it, Scorpio, but you're not. There's something, part of you wants to withdraw. I think you're going about your day-to-day. There's something going on in the back of your mind, though, where you're trying to reach clarity over it. So even though you're out and about, doing your thing, connecting with other people, there's something else on your mind. Could be someone else, or it could just be a troublesome situation. I don't know. But you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go out. I'm going to connect. But there's something going on internally for you. You're trying to figure something out, possibly to do with another connection. Okay, right. The Ace of Cups, please, for Scorpio. The Ace of Cups. You're just in a bit of a quiet energy, but again, around you, there's a lot happening with others. Whoa, the Empress. But which way is she, Scorpio? Let's find out. She's reversed. I thought she might be in this kind of energy. Now, Wands, the Fool. Ugh. There's something that you want, or someone that you want, a new beginning with. The Fool. However, it's not getting off the ground. It's not growing. The Empress speaks to new beginnings in herself. She is abundance, she's fertility, she's productivity. But she's in reverse, it's stagnated. I don't know if you're currently in this connection, or it's a connection that you want to move towards. It's something very exciting for you. It's very passionate. You're very, very enthusiastic to go for it. But the energy on the other side is just staying still. Or inaccessible somehow. Oh, hang on. 5 of Pentacles showed itself to me. This might be someone that you left behind not too long ago, Scorpio. Okay. The Ace of Wands, please. The Ace of Wands. Oh, 4 of Cups just showed itself to me as well. Yeah. Or who else showed themselves to me? The Hanged Man. Struggling to move on a little bit. There's a stubbornness to this energy. It's like, will it grow? Won't it grow? It's like you're putting in a lot of effort. And this other energy is just like, They're not backing away, but nor are they growing either. The Ace of Wands. So you might have had to left them behind. The King of Wands. Okay, wow, yeah. The 7 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles. This was an unsteady situation and you're unsure what to do about it. There is a barrier across the two of you. This is either in the physical, like you're in no contact, or there's just an emotional or energetic barrier. You are being prevented from pursuing something that you want. The other energy is uncertain. They're like this. Don't know. In, out, yes, no, up, down. You're like, this is what I want. This is where I want to go. You're full of passion and fire and drive, Scorpio. You are looking very tasty. They, on the other hand, are very wishy-washy, unavailable. For some reason, they are unavailable. They're in two minds. Okay, can you show me the Ace of Pentacles, please? The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Who is this? The Sun. Okay. The Five of Cups. Yeah. Eventually, you learn to let this go. Whatever this is. Underneath the deck, the Star, there's a new path opening for you in a hidden energy. I'm not clarifying, so I don't know what that is, but I am doing the obstacles and opportunities. So we might get a little bit from there, Scorpio, but you learn to let this go. You learn to find your happiness again. You learn to find the joy, but underneath it is still some grieving to go through. The Five of Cups, that this did not turn out the way that you wanted it to. I've had a couple of readings like this with Scorpio of late, but you do have Pluto retrograde through Aquarius. That's about bringing in new things and also new feelings. So let's see. Can I see the obstacles and opportunities of the situation for Scorpio, please? Look, that one wants to come out. Okay, all right, you can come out. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think this is someone that you're no longer in contact with. You're in contact with other people, so you might be out there dating, or you might just be busy at work, or you're just using other people to distract yourself. But at the same time, at the back of your mind, in your subconscious energy, you are ruminating. It's also part of your learning. This is an unhealthy thing. You are growing and you're coming to clarity over a situation. But at the moment, there's no communication between you and whoever this is. Or it's very little, greatly diminished. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yes, 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 yes. Now, I don't see a deception here. If anything, there was the deception of this can work, we can work on this. I'll just keep pouring myself into this and it will get started eventually. Well, that illusion is starting to come down now. Seven of Swords is in reverse. The Seven of Swords is deceptive thinking. It's reversing itself though. Time will heal this. Yeah, there we go. The Six of Wands. You will overcome whatever barrier this is. I don't see this energy continuing with you. Maybe they will, I don't know. But right now, that energy is staying stuck because they are confused. They're unsteady. It's time, Scorpio, for you to pick up and move forwards. And you look great while you're doing it, by the way. Wand energy is really your thing, at least for this week. Okay, motivation seems to be key. You might be lacking in it. You have motivation towards whatever this is, but motivation to go forwards on your own might be a bit unsteady, but it's coming. Okay, I see you picking up your bags and walking away. And yeah, there we go. You start opening up. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is opening up to new adventures. You've got two pages here, so you're at the beginning of something new, on the precipice, but it involves letting this go, whatever this is, at least for now. Now, I'm not seeing Ten of Swords, I'm not seeing the World. At the moment, the energy that you're looking at and connecting to is Two of Pentacles, too unstable. Neither here, nor is it there either. It is both distant and present, which makes it very hard to move on. It puts you in a very confusing situation, Scorpio. But you will come to learn something about letting them go. And when you do, you simultaneously open up to a new path. And you have the Star at the bottom of the deck in hidden energy. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Scorpio, please? Yours seem very short, Scorpio, but it seems very straightforward. Universal advice for Scorpio, please. The Six of Cups, soul connection. Seven of Wands. Okay, right, here we go. Ace of Swords. You'll come to learn that this was a soul connection. This person is very important to you. You are showing me them as the Empress, even though they're reversed. Even a reversed Empress is important. Very important person. They crossed your paths because you were meant to be. You're right in that. But this was a lesson person, not a lifetime person. You will come to understand that in time. A barrier was put up by the universe in some roundabout way. It may have come through the actions of others, thoughts and feelings, but it had to happen. And you're in the process of reaching clarity and acceptance over that. And when you do, you then find yourself opening up to the new, while simultaneously learning that it's okay to go forward without them. And you're going to be just fine. Anyway, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Excuse me, Scorpio. I have a frog in my throat. I really hope that it helped. I really don't like delivering these readings, Scorpio. I don't, but my job is to read what's on the table. If you want to take a deeper dive into your situation, then my one-to-one readings are in the description box below. Oh, and with that, Scorpio, I'm so sorry, but thank you for sharing your lovely energy here with me today. You're going to go through a bit of an up and down couple of months, especially with your ruler being in retrograde. I spoke about it with you, I think, last week in the water signs reading. I touched on it in yesterday's water signs reading as well. So if you want to know what's going on with you planetarily, I would highly recommend those two videos in the astrology portion specifically. Anyway, Scorpio, I'll let you go now, my loves. And until next time, my darlings, take care. Okay, next up we have Saggy. Hello, Saggy. So I'm just putting your king and your knight away. From the Scorpio reading. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the 4 aces, there is a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 aces and what they mean. For everyone else, let's jump into your Ace of Swords. Okay, begin with Ace of Swords, please. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ace of Swords, please. Ace of Swords. Sagittarius. Can you show me Saggy, please? Can you show me Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Make sure we're the right way. Saggy, have a couple of spins there. Get the energy in. Ace of Swords for Saggy, please. Ace of Swords for Sagittarius. The Ace of Swords for Saggy, please. So I had a paranoia for a second, Sag, who weren't recording. The Knight of Wands, who was just there a minute ago for you. The Page of Swords and Justice. You saw it. You said, that's mine. I'm going to go get it. I don't know what it was. It could be a person, could be a situation. I don't know. But you're assessing whether or not something's right for you. And then all of a sudden, bam, out the gate, off you go. You're going towards it. You love it. It feels good. It feels aligned. You're feeling full of fire. That's the Knight of Wands. That's your night, baby. You're moving towards something and you're moving fast. At least in your mind you are. Okay, the Ace of Cups, please, for Saggy. Five of Cups, why? It looks so good. High Priestess. The 5 of Swords. Oh, okay. You just want a break from the feeling shit, basically. I wouldn't be surprised if you were off to the fun fair, Sag, as we speak. Sorry, these are kind of a little bit skewy. Let me put them back in the middle. Yeah, you've just been feeling a bit crap. You've been grieving something. You're feeling very vulnerable and sensitive. In general, I'd say, but to a particular person who you've had a disagreement with. They're on your mind, and you're like, do you know what? What feels right is just to do your own thing for a little bit and just try and have some fun and get out of this slump that you found yourself in. And I agree, Sag, I totally agree. You just want to take your mind off of things. Yeah. Okay, right, the Ace of Wands. Queen of Wands. Lots of your energy here, which is beautiful. Yeah, there it is, the union, the 4 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Well, you want this connection. This connection wants you back. However, in the Page of Pentacles, there's something to learn first, and it's to do with your needs. Are they being met fully and properly? Does it feel aligned? Is this fair? Is this 50-50? Does this feel like a partnership? Does it feel like a partnership you want to be in? Is this what you want? You're taking the space to think about it by also not thinking about it because you're tired of thinking about it. But there's somewhere where you don't see eye to eye, or you don't fit, or it doesn't feel like you're compatible. But when you think on that, it makes you sad. I'm sad that they're not compatible with me. Well, what is compatibility to you, Saggy? Ask yourself that. Right, the Ace of Pentacles, please. And I think that's what you're assessing. And you're in a bit of a retreat. Or at least you've gone off to the fun fair. Okay, right, the Ace of Pentacles, please. Yeah, they are. They're your match. The King of Wands, the Lovers. Oh, Sag. 10 of Cups. Sag, get out of here. Turn around. Don't go to the fun fair. Turn around. Give them a call. Go to the house. Whatever. I mean, only go to the house if you're invited and that's comfortable to do. We don't stalk people. Not on this channel, at least. 10 of Cups. That's happily ever after card. The Lovers speaks for itself. And we've got the King of Queen of Wands, and they just can't keep their eyes over each other, Saggy. What is this? You've had a little disagreement. That 5 of Swords I'm not bothered about, because look at all this beautiful energy. It's so aligned. You have something to learn about partnership. I think you do need to speak up and advocate for yourself. Absolutely. But you have some kind of fear about this, especially because there's something where you're not quite matched with this person. You might have different values, different belief systems, different cultures, different backgrounds. I don't know what it is. But the idea of breaking it off, and I haven't seen this broke off at all. In fact, in the outcome, I see this coming together beautifully. But in the moment you're in now, in your heart, there's something that's like, this isn't right, but it's temporary. Doesn't mean they're not right for you forever. It's just right now. So yeah, I agree with this, right? Okay, you're thinking over it. What is right? Justice. Is this the right thing for me? The Page of Swords is just an idea, a starting point, and you've just gone, feck it. I'm going off night at once to the fun fair. Now, for some of you, this person is the fun fair. You feel good in their company, Sag. That's all that matters. That's all you need to think about. You don't need to get into this. Yeah, you might not be exactly the same, but what's the same anyway? It's boring. Anyway, let's get some obstacles and opportunities, please. When it comes to energetically, you two are a perfect match. You're both in fire energy. You don't have to both be fire placements, but they resonate on that level with you. You don't feel alone when you're with them. Okay, can I get some obstacles and opportunities, please, for Saggy? The Eight of Wands on its side. If you're not speaking now, one of you is going to break the ice soon. There's been a miscommunication somewhere. A misunderstanding that's led to this Five of Swords. Don't base everything on a little miscommunication. It can be cleared up, Saggy. It can. The Sun, yeah, there you go. There's clarity right there, right in your face. The Sun is happiness, yes. And there's a lot of that over here. And that's the path to happiness is clarity. The Sun is clarity. The Sun makes things clear for us. Five of Pentacles on its side. Again, if there's distance between you, that is not going to last very long. This isn't full loss. This is temporary loss. So you've either taken the day off from them, or maybe you've had a temporary separation from them. It's coming back around. Or you are, to be honest. I think it might be you. The the King of Pentacles in reverse. Something about long-term stability is unclear to you at the moment. Because stability equals compatibility. Can this work long-term? Absolutely it can. The King of Cups. King of Pentacles. He's upside down, but he's still present. It can't be seen at the moment. That's what reverse energies mean. It either means the opposite or it can't be seen. Now, given the rest of these cards on the table, this is not an opposite. It would be impossible. This is a can't be seen. This is a long-term investment. I think it's near the beginning-ish, because Page of Pentacles, you're learning about its value. You don't understand it yet. Ten of Cups, Lovers, King of Wands. Oh, Sag is gorgeous. It's just a perfect fit for you. Perfect fit. The long term is there. You just can't see it yet. At the moment, you're focused on this little Five of Swords disagreement. We're a little bit different. I don't like it. That kind of thing. Right, can I get... do what you want, Sag. Don't just listen to the lady on YouTube. But, Sag, might as well just take another look. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Saggy, please? Universal advice for Saggy. Universal advice, please. Sorry, Sag. I've got a little froggy in my throat. It was there during the Scorpio reading too. It's very annoying. It comes, it goes. There's the Sun again. There's your clarity that you need. The Nine of Pentacles. Been very busy today. The High Priestess in reverse. That explains it. Because I was wondering what this High Priestess was doing here. Because you're telling me, I'm listening to myself. This is wrong for me. Because we had that argument, that disagreement, or something where I didn't like, I was a bit... It's wrong for me. But you're really sad that it's wrong for you, though, Sag. I was like, this doesn't add up. Now, it doesn't add up because you're, according to the universe, you're not listening to your higher self. You think you are. Right, there's a Sun, there's a clarity that's coming in for you when you start talking to whoever this is. The Nine of Pentacles. There's something about your independence here. You're an independent Sag. We're a strong, independent Sag. We don't need these little petty arguments in our lives. Well, your ideal person is going to not argue with you or disagree with you, Sag. And you know that, deep down you know that, but you think you're listening to your intuition, the ancestor in reverse. Your intuition is hidden from you at this time or not present at all. It's fear talking to you, and this chaos, not the higher self. The higher self can't get through because you're in your head about it. So I agree. Go off to the fun fair. Don't think about it. Then, poof, your intuition will come straight back on, and you'll get that clarity you need to move forwards to this beautiful connection that lays ahead of you, Saggy. Anyway, Sag, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, drop it in the comments, or my one-to-one readings are down in the description box too, if you fancy taking a deeper dive into your personal situation, Sag. Thank you so much for sharing your energy here with me. It's wonderful to have you as usual, Sag. And I will see you in the next one, my darlings. Take care. Okay, next up we've got Cappy. Hello, my happy Cappies. How are we doing? Welcome to Esoteric Tarot and your 4 Aces reading. For those of you who are new to the 4 Aces, there's a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 Aces and what they mean. Are we getting a bit dark in here, guys? Feels dark. I think it's going to rain. Well, of course, it's England. Of course, it's going to rain. We have very lush countryside as a result, though, so I can't be too mad at the rain, Cappy. I can't be too mad. And we have lovely, like, not massive mountains, but big kind of mountains. My Capricorn friend sent me a picture earlier today. He's currently up a mountain on a bike, and I was like, it's so you. Anyway, Cappies, let's see what's going on. Right? Can you please show me Capricorn? Ace of Swords. Oh, before I jump in, there's a section at the beginning of the video for those of you who are curious about the spread and how it works. You can jump over there and take a look. A couple of minutes, I explain it. If not, and for the rest of the video, let's jump into that Ace of Swords. Okay, can you show me Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to look at Cappy's Ace of Swords, please. Capricorn. Let's have a look. What's going on with you? What do you think about? What's on your mind? Spill the tea, Cappy. Spill the tea. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands. Oh, you want to go after something nice. Oh, the Page of Pentacles. Oh, you're fond of it. The Ace of Swords in reverse. You're like, Lydia, I'm not thinking. I'm just doing. Oh, okay, Cappy. I mean, it feels good. You don't want to let your mind get too involved with this one. I don't know why. Okay. You're in your feels. I like it, Cappy. And I don't mean in your feels like, oh, I'm all sad and whatever. No, it's more like I'm feeling this. I'm fond of this. It's not a deep love, but it is a fondness. There's a familiarity there. It might be new. It doesn't have to be though. It's more passion, I'm going to say, than emotions. Queen of Wands goes after what she wants. She's a passionate gal or guy. We're not reading genders here. It's an energy. And you're trying to beckon it towards you, whatever it is, because the Queen of Wands tends to want to attract, whereas the King of Wands pursues. You like it. It's nice, it's sweet, it's fun. You're saying it's not too deep, like you're not thinking too much about it. Okay, right, the Ace of Cups there, please. Like on a conscious level, you're not trying to not get your mind involved too much. Right. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles, wonderful. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. Oh, that's why you don't want to think about it. Okay, this is a familiar energy to you. Quite familiar. It's like you don't want to get your mind involved because once you do, you realise it's probably not the healthiest connection for you. But it feels really nice and really good, and it's pretty and it's shiny and it's delicious. And I'm just fond of it. Even though they've got Five of Wands here and Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords in combination is quite tricky because both of them are kind of cards of deception and arguing and friction and all of that. But because they're together, they almost cancel each other out. So I think I'm talking to a connection you've got here where, say if you're an outsider looking in at the two of you, you'd probably think, oh my God, these people hate each other. But you have like a banter between you. So you know it's not hatred. You know you don't hate each other. You know you like each other. You probably put up with a lot of each other's crap. But you're very familiar. Knight of Pentacles, this has been going on for a while. I don't think this is a solid connection. And this isn't like marriage person. It could be just a very long-term friend. But I do see more passion underneath this and friendship. But there is a form of friendship there. It's like banter. That makes sense, Cappy. Very specific. Right, the Ace of Wands. Like one of you, who was it? It was early on. I think it was Aries, had a similar energy. It was like the better the devil I know kind of thing. The Five of Swords. Oh yeah, hang on. We've got the Two of Swords and the Five of Cups. And then we have the Six of Wands. You're like, yeah, I know we're going to argue, but I'm going to go in there anyway. Cappy, are you winding this person up? There's a little sadness there that you don't. There's some emotions that aren't being expressed. That's genuine. For some reason, that's making you sad. Maybe part of you would have liked this to be deeper than it is, but you realise it can't be. So you keep it on the surface. You're like, okay, I'll be fine with this. I'm fine, like that. If you let this person in, it could be a lot deeper, but you don't. You keep it at the surfaces, in the shallows. Or they to you, I don't know, you can role reverse this, I'm not clarifying. Something's stopping you taking that plunge into emotional. What it is, I don't know. It's up for you, Cappy. That's too many, Cappy, I'm sorry, we don't have that much time. This one really wants to come out. Yeah. Someone's keeping feelings under wraps, big time. Deliberately not going there. That's why you try not to think about them. You only think about them in cups. Because if you were going to let yourself really think about them and really open up to them, it's love, baby. It's love. You enjoyed this banter, this back and forth, this tit for tat, or whatever it is you guys do. And this is your night. It's comfortable for you. It's charming for you. Yeah, you have moments of conflict where you're like, should I open up to this? And then you don't. You could though. The feelings are there, and I think there's also a worry of whether or not it's mutual. It's mutual. King of Cups, deep level of emotional devotion there. Again, this is someone you've known for a while. This could be someone who is a friend, and it could be more. And it's wanted on all levels by you, I'd say by them as well. Because the moon is here, the moon hides things. I don't think you realise that their heart's connected to yours as well. This is a very important person to you, Cappy. I think you'll always be connected to them in that way. But whether or not it develops into a relationship or a marriage or business partnership, whatever this is, the emotions are there. I'm not seeing any action on or anyone acting on them though. I'm just seeing this lovely banter energy, which is unusual to see the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands and call them lovely energies, but like they cancel each other out. This is conflict, but conflict next to a card of deception, it means that it's deceptive. It's not conflict, it's jostling. Likewise, it works in reverse. Deception next to the Five of Wands, it's like, I'll challenge whether or not that's a deception or a distortion or something. That is challenged. They cancel each other out. It's like banter. Anyway, let's get you some opportunities and obstacles, please, Cappy. Justice in reverse. For some reason, you're telling me it would be wrong to open up to this emotionally any more than you have, and you're keeping it a fondness. It's not right. I don't know what life circumstances you're under. I trust your judgment on that, Capricorn. You're like, it's nice. It's not right for you, though. The moon in reverse. Yeah, you know. You know. There's a way you can open up to this that you can't open up to other people. In a very specific way. You probably can't talk to other people like this and have a response back. And that feeds you emotionally somehow. And you start to recognise that and realise that. The only thing is whether you or them want to make other connections outside of this, that might be then become an issue. Because like I said, this is like a liminal space. This is not friendship, but nor is it lovers. It rests right in between. Judgment. Yeah, you could change it in a heartbeat and a penny. If you just went, yeah, do you know what? I'm opening my heart to this. This would be, boom, you two, partners, off you go. And equally, you could choose to turn it off entirely. You could probably never see them again. It's like that. Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups is the card of friendship. Yeah, that's not a friendship. It's not lovers. It's not friendship either. It's something that rests in the middle. It's like a purgatory relationship, right? It's never quite fully relationship. And I'm not even talking friends with benefits here. Or situationship. This is something felt on a genuine soul level between the two of you. Those relationships exist. Those partnerships exist. However you define them, Capricorn. This isn't just situation, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. There's meaning here, even if it's not deep romantic love and you're planning your white picket fence and your 2.5 kids and your dog. There is a love here of its own kind. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Capricorn, please? Whoop. Universal advice for Capricorn, please. Universal advice for Capricorn. The Three of Wands. There's distance between you somewhere. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, it's a grounded Five of Wands, yeah. So think about this Five of Wands. It never got off the ground. I don't know if it ever will. The Five of... Sorry, this is Five of Swords, sorry. The Five of Swords here is about missing the mark. It's like not quite. Ace of Pentacles, not quite the real thing. Not quite real. I don't know what that really means. I mean, I know what it means literally, but how is that manifesting? Let me know in the comments. Not quite real. So you maintain distance. Three of Wands. You will maintain a bit of a distance. That's why your Ace of Swords is in the opening, and you've got the Four of Pentacles in the hidden energy, a protective energy. Could be fear, could be whatever. Maybe they live far away and it wouldn't work out in practical reality. I don't know. But there's a reason you keep a distance between you and this person, but you're also kind of close at the same time. Anyway, Cappy, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here, Cappies. Lovely to have your energy with me as usual. And until the next one, my happy Cappies, I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Okay, we've got our awesome Aquarians in the house. Hello, Aquarius, how we doing? Welcome to your Four Aces reading. For those of you who are new to Four Aces, welcome. There's a timestamp section at the beginning of this video where I run through the Four Aces and what they mean. For everyone else, let's jump into your Ace of Swords. Okay, can you show me the Ace of Swords, please, for Aquarius? Our lovely Aquarians. Our water bearers. Our water boys. Sorry, that was a really bad shuffle, Aquarius, and probably a really bad analogy as well. I apologise. Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Aquarius, please, with the Ace of Swords. The Ten of Wands. What are you doing, Aquarius? What are you up to? The Tower. Oh, okay, clean up job. Knight of Cups. Clean up job. The rescue team is here. And you are the rescue team. You're your own rescue team, Aquarius. Wonderful. Right, so you're like, this is a huge mess, but I absolutely adore cleaning it up. You're cleaning up what is a disaster, but you're having fun doing it. At least your heart is opening up. You're like, this feels good. Even though in your surroundings, somehow, it's a big chunk of chaos, but you're like, I got this, Lydia, don't worry about me, I'm fine, I'm picking up the pieces, things are getting cleaned up, it's going good. So yeah, you're like mid-tower, Aquarius. Okay, fine. And you're willing to take on the load of sorting it out. Okay, right, the Ace of Cups, please. Now you could have split from someone, lost your job, I don't know, but you're like, no, I'm sorting this out, it's all good. Could be your entire life, I don't know. Right, the Ace of Cups, please, for Aquarius. The Three of Pentacles, people are helping you, lovely. People you care about. The Five of Cups, oh, Magician, yeah. It's a little heartache. We've got a little achy, breaky heart, Aquarius in the house. You're cleaning yourself up emotionally. That was the Knight of Cups. You're doing it deliberately, very, very consciously and with intent, to the Magician. You're applying all of your might to this, but you've also got energies around you that support you doing it. The Three of Pentacles. In your real world 3D environment. I mean, that could be your next door neighbour, your brothers, your parents, your friends. Doesn't matter where they are in the physical, but it's also that they exist here on the planet with you. Right. Ace of Wands. So I clarified that because the other day someone got confused in one of my personal readings when they said, well, they're not with me, they live in a different country. And I'm like, no, they're still with you though. They're still here on the planet, you know, and we're not talking about your spirit team. They're here. Okay, right, the Ace of Wands. So look at the Ace of Wands. Two of Cups, oh, and there's one in particular, the Emperor, right, and the Seven of Pentacles. Another energy comes in, I don't know if they're here already, or they're coming in, that you contemplate investment. You don't know though, because you're building yourself and you're on your project of self right now, so you're assessing, is this something that's going to do me good or harm? Seven of Pentacles, you're in assessment, do I invest, don't I? Will this help me in my goal towards Emperor or no? Ultimately, you do want to connect to another though. This is not, you don't want to be solo forever. I'm looking at solo Aquarius over here. Over here, there's another connection coming in and you're asserting yourself within that connection, but also being the decider. That sounds very, very regal. Of whether or not this is good for you or bad for you. You're using what you learned from the past to make that decision, which is wonderful. Okay, right, the Ace of Pentacles, please. The Page of Pentacles, a very busy man today, the Page of Pentacles, very busy. The Seven of Swords and then the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, also a busy man. It's like you connect to this energy, it comes across your path at some point. I'm getting more in the future, it could be all right now. And you just go, whoa, 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 hang on, wait there a minute. I just need to go over here and do something. And you go over there and do something and you just think, do I talk to them? Do I tell them to go away? What do I do? What do I do? It's like that. But you're saying it to yourself. Is this my pentacle? Should I invest this? Is there something I need to figure out? I don't see overthinking, but you're getting threateningly close, Aquarius. Okay, right, the Ace of Swords then, and your obstacles and opportunities. Your obstacles and opportunities, please. Oh. The Sun, yeah, you just want to be happy. And you're en route to happiness. You found the path to happiness. The path is hard, the path is windy, the path is full of ups and downs. But you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you see happiness on the other side, so you're staying there, you're happy with it. Okay. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. These are the people coming to help you. Are you really interested in energies that will assist you in the things that you want to do and the places you want to get to and growth? But you're giving back. That's the important thing. You're not just taking, you're also giving back to them. And this is a lovely balanced energy. I have a feeling this is more friends and family. You are giving back. You're part of whoever it is. There's an exchange happening here, but you're getting a lot out of it. You're helping with your grief. And moving on, and the sadness of this tower that you're cleaning up. Because there's still sadness there. Oh, look, here's a Six of Cups on its side. Yeah, this is one coming in. Thought so. Called it, Aquarius. I called it. If it was up that way, I'd say they're still present. They're present at least now. On its side, yeah, maybe not. Very near future. This is a soul-bonded person. Soul-bonded people are very interesting, okay? They can either be for a season or a lifetime, but they're always here for a reason, okay? And then death in reverse, then a deeper transformation begins, but it's underneath the surface, it isn't here yet. Now Aquarius, I am not surprised to see death here today in the reading for you, because Pluto is currently going retrograde in your sign, and Pluto is the death card. This is part of an internal transformation. I think that's why you need time to process, why you get space from whatever this is, even though you enjoy their company, you enjoy their connection. A transformation is triggered, but not yet. It's when this new energy comes in. Interesting, things are going to change. I see them changing for the better, not for the worse. Overall. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Aquarius, please? Universal advice for Aquarius. Let's do a better shuffle, Aquarius. That was lame. Right, can I get universal advice for Aquarius, please? That's better, Aquarius. There you go, got there. She got there in the end, Aquarius. Okay. Show me Aquarius, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Page of Pentacles again, yeah. The Ancestor, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you go off and you think to yourself. Now you've got the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess, famously, I mean not in this one, but in the traditional Rider-Waite, the High Priestess is known to have her back to the world. So she can figure out her thoughts and listen to herself, and that's exactly what you're doing. Page of Stones, you're trying to figure out whether or not to invest in something that comes your way that looks like it's worth investing in. And then when you figure it out, oh boy, it's like a bull out of a gate. Knight of Wands. Now this does not depict it really, the energy it should. The Knight of Wands, I mean, it is like a fox. Fox dart here, there and everywhere. Very curious, very investigative, go after what they want. It's that sort of energy. So symbolically, the fox makes sense for the Knight of Wands. However, I don't think this picture really captures the chaos and randomness and impulsivity that's associated with the Knight of Wands. But this is Knight of Wands positive. This is enthusiasm. You'll get there, Aquarius. You just got to turn on your intuition, spend some time thinking. And then things change for the better. Anyway, Aquarius, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. All of my one-to-one readings are in the description box below. And with that, Aquarius, I'm going to love you and leave you. Till the next one, take care. Okay, last but certainly not least, our beautiful Pisces people. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your 4 Aces reading. For those of you aware of the 4 Aces, unaware of the 4 Aces, there's a timestamp section at the beginning of the video where I run through the 4 Aces and what they mean. For everyone else, we're going to jump into your Ace of Swords. Can you show me Pisces, please? My lovely Pisces people. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, please. Can you show me Pisces, please? Can you show me Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Pisces, please. Show me Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Page of Pentacles. What? I'm sorry, Queen. I apologise for mislabeling you. All these cups. Well, that's your cup there. 5 of Swords. Who you been arguing with, Pisces? Why? It's like you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, or you're arguing with someone and you're like, yeah, I know I won the argument. I know I'm right. You made an emotional plea to them for some reason, or somehow you pulled on the heartstrings, and I think you got what you wanted, Pisces. I mean, I don't know what it was. Queen of Pentacles, you're like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I was right. Oh, yeah, they gave me what I needed. Well, good for you, Pisces. I like that. Oh, you got the 6 of Swords in reverse. You're like, okay, I'll stay then. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, did somebody buy you something, Pisces? Just like some shut up money or something like that? Oh, okay, Pisces, have that new handbag. Have that new, I don't know, t-shirt. You're like, okay, I'll stay then. Ace of Pentacles. I'll stay here. I'll see what happens. I'll stay for a little bit. 7 of Wands. Quite protective of whatever this is. It's like they gave you the Pentacles and then you were like, yeah, okay, I'll stay, and now it's mine. You're not allowed to look at the Pentacle anymore, ever again, because it's mine now. It's not yours anymore. It's now mine. This is Pisces Pentacle. So I'll stay, so long as you don't look at it or interact with it or do anything with it. I don't know what it is. You love it though. It came from whoever's on the other side of this, and they gave it with love, and you kind of pulled their heartstrings a little bit. Like, oh, please give it to me. Right, the Ace of Wands, please. I believe you were right to do so, whatever it was. You did. So, this is all very calm energy. You're quite happy. You're satisfied. The 7 of Swords. Oh, but not for long. The 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. No, I'm joking, Pisces. There's a little deception here, yeah, in your energy. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, Pisces. I've got to call you out on that one. Now, I'm not saying you're lying to anyone or misled anyone, but there might have been a bit of a tactic going on here. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. There's very lovely energy attached to you. He just wants the best for you. Just wants to support you, wants to nurture you in some way. But that Seven of Pentacles is investment here, either from you or them or both. But there's something deceptive. But I think it's coming from you and this emotional kind of thing you were doing here. And being maybe a little bit too defensive of your pentacle. That's the only thing I'll say, Pisces. No shade. Right, the Ace of Pentacles, please. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, the Lovers. There we go. It's also Gemini season soon. So the Lovers has been very busy today. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and the Moon. 3 major arcana on the exit. This is a trigger point. Even though whatever happened here happened in the day-to-day. It might have been quite small. It actually ends up triggering something quite large. Now, something about emotions here. Emotional access over time. Something is coming in, something quite mysterious. You can't see it coming, to do with the both of you. You're both got to deal with it. Now, I'm not saying it's bad or good. I don't know. I'm not clarifying. Something around this deceptive energy, though. Something around this argument that you thought you won. It comes back around. But when it comes back around, it's a little bit different, and I think you feel differently as well. I don't know what we're talking about here, Pisces. It makes no sense to me. Please drop it in the comments. Yeah, let me know what's going on. Well, let me know what's going down here. Alright, can I get some obstacles or opportunities coming in for Pisces, please? The Nine of Swords on its side. It was something that was bothering you. You wanted someone to concede. An argument or a disagreement. You're like, I won't rest until they give me what I want, and then I can rest, and then we can get close again. There was a barrier before. It's like there was a barrier. You're like, no, I don't want to listen. They said, okay, do you know what, Pisces? Here you go. Here's the thing you want to hear. Here's the thing you need from me. And it was important to you. I'm not saying it was trivial. And then you go back. But it was stressing you out. This thing was really stressing you out. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. Oh yeah, that's that clingy energy again with that pentacle. You're like, okay, thank you for your pentacle. It's mine now. Thank you. Goodbye. But you don't, I mean, you say goodbye, but you're not actually going anywhere. Like, you stay put. Very firmly stay put. You're very happy with your pentacle today, Pisces. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Something's not working with somebody. Now, I don't know if it's this energy here, who gave you the pentacle. It's almost like somebody wasn't doing their fair share of holding everything together with you, and you were like, I need to see more effort, I need to see more something. They give it to you, and that's when you're like, this is mine now. You're not allowed to go backs on it. No backsies. Somebody at least wasn't in it. Their heart's in it. But when it came to actual real world investment, as in turning up, doing the thing you need, or giving you the thing you want, it could even be as much as someone owing you money. It could be that basic. Once you get it, you're like, right, no more money for you. So I already know how it goes down. This is my money, you stay over there. Five of Cups on its side. This is not over with this situation, Pisces, by the way. I almost feel like this person gets a bit of, not revenge or payback, that's too strong, but you go without again, but it's not as much as before. You have to have this conversation again. But it's due to a circumstance that's kind of out of both of your control. The Wheel of Fortune being there and the Moon. Like, you don't see it coming. But it's to do with this partnership for sure. That one made no sense to me, Pisces, but please, let me know in the comments below. Okay, can I get some universal advice, please? Can I get some universal advice for Pisces? Oh, we be shuffling. Every day we shuffling. Right, can I get Pisces, please? Okay, Pisces, you've already selected them. They're here. Okay, there we go. Knight of Wands. I saw him when I was shuffling. These two wanted to go. Okay, these four want to come out. Got a lot to say today, Pisces. King of Wands. So that's a Three of Stones. Okay, yeah, because I needed more clarity on that one. It's like somebody turns up saying, I'm here, I'm in, I'm invested, let's go. And it goes well for a little while, Knight of Swords, and then they leave. It's like they come in, do a quick load of work for you, and it's great, and then they leave. That's why you're probably trying to grab onto them. You're like, no, we stay. No, we stay. We don't have to keep going in and coming back out. Going in and coming back out. We can stay. But you know what? Let them go, Pisces. You don't need that pentacle. Look, you've got 7 here by yourself. I think this is a small disagreement. I'm not seeing a big endings. I'm not seeing the strongest Arcana card here is the Lovers. This is a strong connection. This is like a day-to-day lovers tiff kind of bickering backwards and forwards kind of thing. It's not. I'm not seeing the World. I'm not seeing Ten of Swords, nothing like that. But King of Wands, yeah, it's like they rush in. They go, okay, I'm here to help. Blah, 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 blah. But then as soon as they've arrived, they've gone again. But you need them to be there consistently, doing whatever it is you're doing together, you're building or whatever. But they do come in and they do give you what you want in that moment, and you're happy, and that's why you've got all this clingy behaviour, because they go again. That makes sense, Pisces. We got there in the end. Thank God we had 4. I mean, I don't have a solution for you. I think I used universal advice, just the universe, just to explain to me what was going on. It's going to happen again. This hasn't solved yet. Your clinging doesn't solve it either, because you tried that. And it's going to happen again. So when it happens again, come back. Give me your energy. We'll talk about it. We'll go through it. But until then, I don't have an outcome for you, because it's unknown to you, and that's going to happen. The moon could be by the next full moon, 31st of May, which is what? 11 days. And Gemini season, which is today. So any time between today and 11 days time. They're going to do it again. And then you're going to feel all sorts of you don't know what. But for now, you're happy because you made them stay. And they're there for now. I mean, there's lots of love. I do. Again, I see this being a day-to-day thing. Like, you will need help unloading the washing machine. They do it once. They never do it again. It's stuff like that. Could be bigger, but most of you, this is day-to-day kind of things going on. Anyway, Pisces, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please drop it in the comments, and all my one-to-one readings and details are in the description box below. And with that, Pisces, thank you so much for signing us off here at the 4 Aces. Lovely to have your energy here as usual. And until next time, guys, take care.